For every step forward that you take in your career, how many steps are you taking back? Do you actively pay attention to the mistakes that limit your career opportunities? Well, here I bring to you 2 mindset mistakes that I wish I knew while starting my career. Watch this video till the end and you will feel so too. Mindset mistake number 1. Falling in the perfectionism trap. By waiting for the perfect time to act, we waste so many opportunities on the way. This illusion is often painted in our minds about being spot on, probably by looking at the social media post or by achievers around us in our daily lives. It is important to remember that we do not know their whole story. The moments that they kept practicing, the moments that they couldn't figure out their path, or the moments of despair. If perfectionism was the only thing, a very beautiful concept called feedback would have never existed. Rather than aiming for perfection, aim at progress. Start asking for feedback. Know how to improve yourself, your work style, or your deliverables. Let us get into some actionable tips now. Number 1. If you see your colleague executing work in an efficient way, ask them for inputs. It's okay to ask for help and guidance. Actionable tip number 2. Once you deliver work, ask for actionable feedback from your peers, leads, or clients. Gathering or giving actionable feedback is very important. Let me show you a quick example on how impactful and actionable feedback can be. Example number 1. Raju, you need to develop the quality of your deliverables. With this example, Raju will not exactly know what quality means, because quality is very subjective and can mean different things for different people. Let us look at an example number 2, which is our actionable feedback. Raju, your presentation skills are great. However, I see that you don't quote the source of the information, which makes it very difficult for the client to trust the inputs that we provide. If you look at the second example, it is very clear on where to improve and how to improve. If you are a lead or soon to become a lead watching this video, follow this simple framework while giving your feedback. Motivate plus observation plus impact. Motivate the person on what they're good at currently. Convey your observation on their development area. And finally, and most importantly, also let them know the impact that they would be creating if they got this observation right. If you are someone who is gathering feedback, ask for observations and examples in your development areas that the leads have quoted. And also ask them for tips or ways in which you can minimize the mistakes that you're currently doing. If these tips are helping you, don't forget to hit the like button. And a subscribe would be your actionable feedback for the content that I am providing. Back to the video. Actionable tip number 3. If you need to build a presentation or write an email or any such task, rather than creating it entirely from end to end, develop a high-level view or a significant part of it. Then check with your lead on your approach. Get feedback and then proceed to completion. This is better than redoing everything once you've completed it all. Let's proceed to mindset mistake number 2. Saying no is equal to not being committed. Learn to say no. This is something that we keep hearing a lot. But are we still in the same spot of feeling guilty to say no? If you're not, good for you. But if you are, hold for a bit. Do you feel overwhelmed with tasks? Do you see yourself learning and growing in the tasks that you've taken up? Are you in a place in life where you cannot focus on other important things because of the too many things on your plate? This is the mistake that even I did consciously in the beginning of my career. The reason why I said I did it consciously is because I knew I already have a lot of work on my plate and I cannot take anything else. But when someone reached out to me and said, Arpitha, you have done a great job on the last newsletter. It would be wonderful to have you on this XYZ high impact initiative. My mind knows that I cannot take any more workload, but I just couldn't say no. Saying sure, why not? I would love to join you was way more easier for me. But post that, the struggles of not being able to deliver quality on all the things that I've been taking up has hit me hard. Well, this is how I overcame it. Do not say no. I know this contradicts the entire thing that we've been speaking about so far, but listen for a bit. Rather than saying no, tweak the sentence. Saying a direct no is difficult and also doesn't sound polite. Well, here is an example. Example number 1. No, I don't think I can take it up. Example number 2. Hey, thank you so much for reaching out. I would really love to work with you on this initiative, but I have a very thin bandwidth as my client work is at a critical phase at the moment. In the example number 2, you're not saying a no, but you're also being polite with the other person that you're not able to take any work. If you don't know the answer to it, don't feel pressurized because the decisions that you make in a rush might not always be right. Instead of saying no, switch to saying later. As an example, you can say, thank you so much for reaching out. I wish I could make it. Let me check in my calendar and get back to you by the end of today. Now you have more time to think about it. And this will also not let you miss on any important opportunities. That is all I have for this video. Let me know if you want to hear a part 2 on this topic of mindset mistakes while starting a career. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching this video.